I am Dr. KK Misra. I welcome you all to my YouTube channel R Classes. In series of dealing with questions that may trap you in job interviews, today another important question I have brought to discuss here. The question is, looking back, what would you do differently in your life? Now, if you have not prepared for this question, definitely you cannot give a expected fairly right answer. Let me tell you that through this question, the hiring manager just wants to know about your weaknesses in your previous job. The question is, again, it sounds, if you look at it, what would you do differently in your life looking back? That means it is all related to your past experiences or your past jobs. Let us see that how to proceed about it and how to prepare for this question. When interviewers ask you questions about things you would have done differently at work, they just want to gain insight into your job related weaknesses, as I spoke earlier. They may also be attempting to determine how you respond to a failure and whether you can identify and address your shortcomings proactively or not. If you think about this question ahead of time, you won't find yourself swallowing hard and struggling to find an answer during your interview. The best approach is to how to spin your answer so you can demonstrate how you have reflected upon and learned from the past experiences. That is what earlier I spoke. That if you are proactive in your approach, if you know your shortcomings earlier which you had and how did you overcome your shortcomings in your past experience, in your past job, that if you in a nice manner, convincing manner, in a positive way answer, definitely it will be in your favor. Now how to go about it? Let me tell you that there is a trap. First of all, this question is usually asked to uncover any life influencing mistakes, regrets, disappointments, or problems that may continue to affect personality and performance. You do not want to give the interviewer anything negative to remember you by. In some cases, such as great personal or career disappointment, even long ago, that you wish could have been avoided. Nor do you wish to give any answer which may hint that your whole heart and soul will not be in your work. So that was the trap actually. Now, before we go on to learning what points we need to keep in mind, let us have how to prepare. What are the small things that can really give us insight to prepare in advance, to be proactive, to answer such questions if asked in job interviews so that you are not trapped. When you are preparing a response, reflect on your past work experiences and make a list of situations that did not turn out the way you would have liked. Think about the actions you took or did not take and how they resulted in a less than ideal outcome. Identify similar scenarios you encountered again after those initial disappointments, but where you performed differently. What did you learn from the negative result and what did you do to strengthen your ability to handle similar situations in the future? If you are asked what you would do differently in your past, you have a few choices. Like, say that you would not change anything because your experiences have helped you grow. This is very simple. It could be positive. Discuss something you change about your educational background and not your work history. If you switched fields, mention that you wish you switched earlier. Not a lot of options, but the question does not necessarily expect some mind-blowing response, let me tell you. Give the interviewer an easy answer and don't give them anything they can use against you. Here the point lies that you need to be alert. So now as far as like say that if you are not prepared and if you go unprepared, now in that case here you need to learn that what could be a bad answer to it, what could be a good answer to it, and what are the simple answers that you can learn from and prepare your own. Like a bad one. In answering this question, one happens to be speaking like, I do not have worked at my last job. They did not treat me as I expected to be treated. They were verbally abusive and wouldn't let me go to the bathroom during meetings, leading to a few terrible accidents. If you speak like that, this is a bad answer. Now what could be the good one? If I could change one thing, I probably would have added a language to my college focus. Learning Mandarin would have helped me contribute even more to my previous companies because I could have acted as a sales liaison to non-native English speakers in addition to my daily tasks. Now you see how better and how positive this answer is. There are certain better or you can say best answers here. Indicate that you are a happy, fulfilled, optimistic person and that in general you would not change a thing. For example, it has been a good life rich in learning and experience that the best it yet to come. Every experience in life is a lesson in its own way. I wouldn't change a thing. This could be even a better or best answer. Now, what are the sample answers that one may learn from? Another, you might have had an early experience as a manager when you allowed an individual with a negative personality to interfere with the group dynamics of a team. If in a subsequent management experience you took an assertive approach by coaching a similar employee to change his behavior or leave the unit, then you might reference the initial incident as something you would have done differently. You can give examples of how the first experience showed you the consequences of allowing the employee's behavior to erode the team morale, inspiring you to expand your skills so you were able to put a stop to the issue before it became a problem the next time. Given your subsequent experience, you can say that you did handle it differently later on and alleviate any concern the employer might have about your toughness or assertiveness as a manager. If you consulted human resources, attended a workshop on handling difficult employees, or employed another strategy to address the weaknesses, then you should surely mention the specific steps you took to enable your improved response. So that's how you can learn from these simple good or bad answers. You can have your own. So this was all about that question, that how to deal with it so that you are not trapped in your job interview. Viewers, in my upcoming video tutorial, I'll be discussing another question. Could you have done better in your last job? For any queries, you can write to ourclasses@gmail.com. More video tutorials on management subjects, interview questions and developing personality and soft skills are available on my YouTube channel, Our Classes. Please like, share and subscribe. Thank you very much. Have a nice time. Best of luck.